Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Builds. It's another beautiful day, sun shining, that's how I like it. Today I'm going to be doing issues 41, 42, 43, 44 of Peter Webster's Titanic, The Ship, the Legend by Hachette Partworks. Just moving over here guys, and it trips up over the boxes that are on the floor. This shed really needs sorting out. I know it's a nice day, but to be honest, I need a full week. So anyway, issue 41, and coming in issue 42 are details for the bridge, including front wall, telegraph, navigation lights, steering wheel and column, and wheelhouse decking. That's going to look really nice. And then we got the final recovery sent to the site of the disaster to help with the recovery of the victims. The death toll was horrifying. And the recovery of lifeboat from Titanic by one of the ship's tasked with scouring the area in which the ship went down. And in this illustration from the French daily paper Le Petit Journal of 5th of May 1912, a clergyman on board Mackay Bennett, surrounded by members of the crew, recites prayers for those lost at sea following Titanic sinking. And we got here the photograph from the Daily Graphic newspaper of the 20th of April 1912. Shows people gathered at Southampton docks anxiously waiting for news about the victims of the Titanic tragedy. And then we got the Titanic gravesite in Fairview in Halifax, indicates the final resting place for many of the victims of the Titanic disaster. And then we got the Titanic the blockbuster. And now we come to the build. Forward boat deck and bridge. And a nice big box. Two LED cables here. So I need to test them shortly. And wooden decking, and a part of it's broke off, so that little piece here will have to be glued on, so I need the tweezers to get that out. It's all falling apart. Doesn't want to come out. Solve that problem. Yeah, I'll just put it on there for now. Let me get this piece out. And there she is. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Nope. Okay, so what we need to do here we need to check. It's got L on there, so which is the port side. And we need to get the cable going underneath here. So that will be going in there like that. And these are the navigation lights. Try and get it down as far as it'll go. Now we need to feed this cable under these clips somehow. which is going to be a bit of a problematic one. It needs to go down there and under there. Right, so if you bear with me a minute, guys, I'll try and get these in, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, I've done that. So we'll just see if they work. Which I'm hoping they will. Yeah, that side's working. And try the left one. And the left side's working. So that's done. Now what we need to do, I'll have to get my glue here because this will be going over the cables like that. So this will have to be pushed further down. Like so. Now I need my brush, my rock hard brush. Make sure it goes in the right place. Down in there. I think that one's knackered, to be honest. I hope everyone's had a nice bank holiday so far. I've had a good one, even though I've not done much. Keep double checking where it goes, so it needs to go here and here. Making sure get it all at the edges. Doesn't matter if it goes over the cable, because it'll be all stuck down. And I'll need to wash this brush in a bit and all. So we'll gently get this off because this is very, very fragile. Stay on there a while longer. Needs to be moved up a bit. and the little bit that's not there I can put on. I'll just put that to one side. So I'll get the clamps on. Put that there. Put that there. Put that on there. Just let that stick now, and I'll be back with you shortly.
A few moments later.
I'm just keeping these clamps on, guys, because actually that is issue 41 completed. I should have realised, I should have stopped, but that's looking good. Once all that is stuck, I'm going to linseed oil it. I think I know where my other tub is. I did see it just a minute ago, I hope. We'll see how this dries. So that's that one done. On to the next. Now issue 42, and coming in issue 43, LED strip, LED cable, port and starboard bulkheads, lamp and panels. So, we've got here the Arabia, the last ship of its generation. The sand-painted lithograph from 1852 shows the steamship Baltic of the Collins Line, the American shipping company that was a rival to the Cunard Line. And then we got Southampton, the City of Martyrs, and the sign in front of the Sea City Museum in Southampton invites you to visit the permanent exhibition dedicated to the Titanic. Now that is lovely. I want us to go there sometime. So, okay. Let's get issue 42. So we've got the forward bulkhead and bridge. We'll have the bridge. Let's see what else we got in here. Blimey, when they put sellotape on here, they put sellotape on. Right, I'll have to cut through this. Put them in, just keep them in the box. Some nice pieces there. Let's open up. the bag, making sure there's nothing else in. Then we've got them two little tiny pieces. Make sure there's nothing else in there. That's good. And this will be the another part of the decking. Sure there's nothing else. That's good. So we've got all these parts here that need to go on there, but we'll be doing this first. So we get these parts here, red and green. Just want to make sure these go in the right area. Green on starboard and red on port, I think. Yeah, the green on the starboard, red on the port side, yeah. So we need to attach these on. So we'll get that off, get this one off. Get this off, put this into place here. Okay, just get the creases out like so. That's the first one on. Then we get the other part, which is the bottom piece. We go in here, it's a bit awkward this with tweezers, I have to use my fingers. Like so. And the last piece, the very small piece, that'll be going in here. Add that in as well. It got stuck on my finger. Sorry if my head is in the way. And that's that one in place. Now we do the other side. that one in. Very fiddly, these. You only get one shot at them, so got the little green piece stuck on my thing in my thumbnail. Get that on there. And just press down on that. And the last piece, get off. That'll go in there. Just like so. That's that one done. I'm glad to get that out the road. Right, so we'll just bring this part over now. It should be stuck nicely. Put that to one side. Now what we need to do is attach this onto here. Need to get this right in here. Like so. Well, it's in, but not in fully. Why ain't this going in? It needs to be straight. Oh, I might have to take it off again, guys. Put that in there. Right, that's in, but it won't go. Bear with me a minute, guys, again.
A few moments later.
Sorry about that, guys. That took some doing. That just took me 15 minutes to get them lugs into them holes. Oh, nightmare to use pliers to press down to give me a bit of leverage. So, and that'll be held in with CP screws, two CP screws. Never known such a model to be so. But there again, saying that, mine was the same. Oh. So, I'll get these screwed on. And we're actually starting on the boat deck. I've not finished the engine room yet because I'm waiting for parts to come, so I can get them done. Now the next thing we need to put in are these two reflective lights, the red and the green. I can't remember if we glued them in or not. I just can't remember. So, and it's D shape. So I'll just test fit them. I don't like using tweezers for this, because it could ping off. I think the push fit. See if we can get them in. Yeah, the push fit. Don't need glue. Thank God. Don't think they're going anywhere. So I'll get the green one in, because they are a very, very snug fit. Well, that one went in easier than the red. Now, let's get me battery pack and just make sure that they still work. Yeah, it still works. You can hardly see it in the light. And yet the red one's a lot brighter. So we got them on. So they work a treat. Now we need this decking to go on. Shouldn't have cleaned my brush yet, but there again though, it needed cleaning. I didn't want it full of glue, sticking full of glue. Okay. And again, being careful with this. And this will be going on here like that. Like so. Looking rather nice. Now we need to put the small detail in. I'll use that one. It's a bit dodgy, that time, is it? Well, 20 past 10. Right. So we need to put this that way, and we need these pieces here. So I won't put it on the deck because these. So what I'll do, I'll move that out the way so I don't knock it. So we need to make sure we put these in the right corresponding places. So 2 go there, and 1, 2, 3 here. So I've got to glue them in place. One there, and one next door to it. Could do with using the tweezers for this really, but that's that one there, and the one next door to that. Which goes there, like that. So that's 3 there and 2 here. I've still got my cup of tea here, I'm not even touched yet, but it's freezing. One doesn't want to go in. You always seem to get one that wants to be awkward. Like that. Oh, my back is breaking. And one at the side of that. Here. Just like that, and that's them in place. I'm going to have to clean that brush in a bit before it goes hard. Now we need these pieces here, these brown pieces. I don't think it makes much difference because they're both the same. Just check the inventory. Yeah, they're both the same. So dab a glue on that and dab a glue on that, and that'll be going here. As long as you can still see. Just like that. And we get the next one. So there's like quite a lot of detail on this. And that one will be going here. Like that. Now we need this little detail here, the compass, and it's got a peg on it. That'll be going here. So I'll just get that in. Just there. Beautiful. And the other one that we need, that will be going there, right at the front. So, get that glued. set my glasses off for this. Actually, I might have to use my tweezers because it's in a bit of an awkward place. We'll get that in there. That was awkward, but I managed it. So that's them two compasses in. Now we need one of these ceiling support. So we'll get that glued into here. Like that. And get the next one in. So it's absolutely stifling in here, and I don't open up my door because I get wasps flying in. Making sure they're straight, just like that. So what I'll do, because there's bits of other little details to go on which will probably take a while, especially with the wheel for the rudder. So I'll just stop recording and get these on.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I managed to get all the detail in there. These wheels for the rudders, they were a nightmare, especially them little pins that got to go through the wheel and onto the connector. Wow, that took me a while, but that is that completed. So that is issue 42 completed. Well, looking good. On to the next. So issue 43, and coming in issue 44 is decking for the starboard side, central section of bolt deck, decking for port side, connecting plates, screws. And then we've got here between two area, the Persia, Cunard Line's first transatlantic liner built of iron was launched in 1856. And then the steamship Pacific of the Collins Line, which tragically sank among the ice floes of the Atlantic Ocean in 1856. And then the Titanic, the blockbuster again. And there's Leonardo da Capri. And a beautiful picture of the Titanic there. And we're coming on to the build, the bridge bulkheads. So we get issue 43. We've got a cable, an LED. So let's have a look at what we get in here. Making sure there's nothing in there, that's good. So let's see what we've got here. LED strip, 43B1, bulkhead A, port, starboard, 2 lamps, cable mark Z. Now this is for the LEDs that go along the what's it, so I'll keep that safe because well, I'll be testing that LED out in a minute. And then we got 43EG, the starboard bridge bulkhead, and the port bridge bulkhead, panel 1 and panel 2. I mean, this should have come as in one piece. I mean, 2 parts like that is ridiculous. Right, so we'll bring the bridge deck back over. So this part here, put it on the wrong bleeding road there. That'll be fitting on there like that, so we'll get that glued, put it on the nipples, and get that in place. Being careful we don't snap the parts. Just like that. Actually, that should have been glued. Never mind. Then we'll get the next one. And put a bit of glue on there. And we'll get this attached. Like so. Always one that doesn't want to go in. That's in. That's in. That's in. Making sure that's in securely. Just like that. Then we put the lamps on. Being careful that they don't break. We don't want to lose them. So one will go on there like that, and the other on this side, like so. As you can see, got the lamps on there now. Now these 2 parts, they'll be let's see, so I need this one. They will be going here in such an awkward place. So we'll get that put in. Get the tweezers, wherever I've just put them, I have no idea. But these need to be pressed down carefully. Like that. And there's a gap here. And it shouldn't be a gap. Let's get your cocktail stick. Make sure there's no foreign parts. That's the best I can do now, it's just not going all the way down. Right, that's it. That's on. Now the next thing we need to do I need the box. Put the LED strip in here. I have to be very, very careful. Just like so. That seems to have gone on easy. Now what we'll do, we'll test this like you do. I'll just put it in any port, doesn't really matter which. Not plugged it in all the way, just want to make sure I get that out. And we'll try the lights, and there we have it. The lights work. Excellent. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this issue 42 box. I'm going to put the cable in so it's safe, and I'm going to write on it cables. Like that, so we know where the cables are. Excellent. So as we said, just seen them work. And that is issue 43 completed, and we do nothing with these yet. Issue 44. And coming in issue 45, it's got lifeboats, blocks, tarpaulins, winch, davits and decking. And we've got here Scotia, the last of a kind. And then the Scotia Cunard's Line's last ship fitted with classic side paddles that were rapidly going out of fashion, which they were really. And according to Samuel Cunard, traditional side paddles inspired greater confidence in passengers and new propellers. People could see how the ship on which they were travelling was powered. And then First Officer William McMaster Murdoch, with Captain Smith and Joseph Evans and Fourth Officer David Alexander. So we come here to the Olympic. And the commemorative monument dedicated to First Officer William Master McMurdoch at the town hall in Dalbeattie, his hometown. The inscription also recalls the setting up a prize in his memory, awarded annually at the local state school that Murdoch had attended. And now we come to the build. Central section of the boat deck. Parts out. Blimey. Nice big piece, got two sets of screws here, AP screws and GP screws and whatever's in there. And then these. There we have it, the central section of the boat. Nothing else in there, is it? No. Okay, now what we need to do, we're going to do a test fit with these, make sure they fit perfectly, which they do. Get the parts out of here. which are brackets that need to be glued on. So we'll get this glued and clamped. So I'll do this side first. Make sure I don't get any on the magazine. Little glue on that. I'll do this side one first, clamp it up, and then do the other side shortly. So this goes on here like that, so I need to get this off. Kind of need bum to get these off. I've got a little corner peep part off. I'm going to put something down, I can't find it. There they are. Take it off gently, like so, and put it on. And use my tweezers in hard areas, get it down. Just gently doing it so I don't rip it. Okay. Put some clamps on this side, just to hold it. Just like so. Right, so what I'll do, I'll get the other side done and I'll be back shortly.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, sorry about that. Well, they're on now, both wooden deckings. So So we need, from the look of it, I think we're going to join on to the other part of the deck. I would have thought they got the wooden deck in here first. So, now this will be going on here, like so. So I have to be careful I don't break anything here, because we've got the metal plates. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to secure this with its AP screws. I think it's AP screws, gotta make sure. There it is. Yeah. And then 41A. AP screws. And then what we'll do, we'll glue the metal plates on. Once we've done that, just be careful here that I don't. It's going to be a bit awkward, this. Okay. Get that on. I'll put it on here like that. Make sure it's tight enough but not too tight. You don't want to ruin the thread. Now we need these. That'll go on there like that. So we'll get them glued in place. I'll put a double glue here, 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 and there on the side. Attach that in like so, and then the same again. Like that. So that's them plates in place. So we'll let them stick. Take that off. Now we need to join, move this out of the way, to get the now we join these two together. And they will be held in with 2 GP screws. We should have joined them first, to be honest with you, before we put the funnels on. It'd have made it a lot easier, but they like to make it challenging for us. So, get that on there. First one in here. That's one. then we get the second one in. And that's 2. So that's them 2 joined together now. And what we'll do, we'll have a look what it looks like on here. And that's what she's looking like on there. Looks really, really nice. I've still got to put linseed oil on here, but I'm waiting for the glue to dry before I do that. But apart from that, it's looking really nice. So I'll probably keep that on there, so it's safe, unless I take it off and put it somewhere. But I need, yeah, I'll have to take it off anyway, because I've got to put linseed oil on there. So that is issue 44. I think it's 44 completed yet. The last one of the day. Completed. If I can find. Well, that was an enjoyable 4 issues. Sorry I kept on pausing, but some parts you have to, so it don't take too long to do. But I'll just take this off in a minute. So we've got them 2 joined together now. It's coming along really well. And we're starting first section of the boat deck. I'll be glad when we get the what sits along here when I put them on, the decking on that side. And yeah, really, really enjoying this. Got an idiot coming up and down this bleeding street on a quad bike. Listen to it. He's a idiot. Speeding up and down here like a lunatic. So anyway, so that's that done now. So I'll just put this back on here for now. There's very soon. Something's not right. Yeah. Because very soon, when we get all the boat deck together, as you all know, and everything's on it, we'll start putting it all together, just like the one up there of mine. I mean, the decks are not attached yet. We don't know when we're going to do that. I've not got a clue. But this is coming along really well. I'm just glad them navigation lights work. But inside the bridge, just there, you can see all the detail. Looks really, really nice. I'm really enjoying this. So I'll just put it down there for now. Got to find a place where to put it. This is why I need the shed doing. So if I'd had more shelves, then I could have just put it on there. I might have to leave it over there somewhere. Yeah. So that's them 4 issues done for today. Tomorrow I'll be doing another one. But like I said, what I had to do, I've had to stop doing the engines for the time being. Well, probably by the time you see this video, the engine room will be completed. It's just them on there now. I had to take the main engines off. I have to sort them out because they keep jamming. Well, the flywheel keeps jamming for some reason, and if I might have to take the thrust blocks off again and find out what's causing it. But I can't see any problem. I mean, they're in the same position as mine. I hope I've got them the right way around. I'll have to double check. And there's only one way they could go on anyway. So anyway, I'm going to get going. If you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until tomorrow guys, you all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.